keyboards and the bass. On the keyboards, it's Chris Smith. Chris Smith, everybody. And he would like to wish you a Merry Christmas. All right, back on the drum set. You already know him and you love him because he's a legend. But did you know that when Donnie was just 19, he played on his first #1 hit? Do you know what it was? He went on to join Jefferson Starship, and he's still here today. Give it up for Donnie Baldwin!
Well, I'd like to tell you about her. This is only her here.
The story of my life.
I will give you that. Okay. When she was very young, she was in love with Jefferson.
Could you be quieter? Could you whisper that a little bit quieter, please?
Okay.
No, go ahead. You're whispering.
Anyway, but she has been playing with us now into her 19th year, 2008, and may she continue forever because she seems to love the Jefferson Starship more and more every year. It's Kathy Richardson, everybody!
Thanks.
Yeah.
I just pulled something, I'm pretty sure. I'm kidding, of course. No, it is the beyond wildest dream of my life to get to sing in one of my favorite bands of all time, on stage, not just with the records, into a hairbrush in the mirror, for the last 18 years, and I have to give it up to the queen of rock and roll, Grace Slick, who has bequeathed me with this position. So. Grace loves you guys, and she wants the band to keep going because she knows you guys want to keep hearing this music, right? All right. And last but not least, this guy. He came from the 60s. Standing around a microphone, picking acoustic guitars and banjos, singing 3-part harmonies in the folk clubs of San Francisco, having a hootenanny with people like Jerry Garcia, York McCalkin, and Marty Fallon, Paul Kantner, David Crosby, Janis Joplin. Yeah. And I'll tell you a quick story about David and Janis. And I'll preface this by saying that David is the only person I know who's ever been deported from Mexico back to the United States. And that's a whole story in itself. But I'll fast forward. They shipped him out, they shipped him up to Texas, and they hitchhiked to the University of Texas. They went to the UT Folk Alliance to see what was happening in there. And they see this young woman. She's got mousy brown hair tied back in a tight bun. She's got a black turtleneck on. She's playing an auto harp, singing Irish murder ballads. And I said, wow, you're good. Like, I mean, really good. You know what? You should come out to San Francisco. There's a scene happening out there. She said, really? David said, yeah, man, you could crash on my couch. And she did. It was Janis Joplin. Yeah. And then they took acid. They got their guitars and amplifiers, and they plugged in and tuned in, and turned out and dropped out and said unmentionable things to the band. They said, you know what, we're gonna create psychedelic rock and roll. And he did. Quicksilver Messenger Service, for example. Oh! Egypt with the Grateful Dead. No one knows why. But while they were there, they said, David, would you like to join the Grateful Dead? And he said, I'd love to, man, but I can't, because I'm starting a new band with Grace Slick and Paul